My weapon of choice right now, what I'm using is the MPC Live 2. It has a touchscreen, it has a built-in speaker in case you want to make beats on the go, just pull it out. Don't have to have it plugged in. It has a battery, lasts about 3 hours. I actually started off with Acid Pro. Actually, I lied. Let me go back. What was it called? The MTV Music Generator. That's the first one I ever fucked with to like actually start making beats. The very first thing I do when I make a beat, I don't know, I think it changes every time. Some people like to make the drums first and then put a sample over it or play keys or whatever. Some people will chop the sample up first and then put the drums over the sample. I think it's different every time I make a beat. Sometimes I get in here and I already have a sample that I know I want to use, so I'll get on there and I'll chop the sample first. Alright, right now I got this sample. I put it in the machine. I'm about to chop it up. Let me play it for you. Kind of slow. I'm probably gonna pitch it up a little bit and then chop it up. Sometimes I just get on there and I don't even know what I'm gonna make, so I'll just make some dope drums and then build from there. So it's always different. It depends on the mood. It depends on what's, if you already have an idea in your head or not. Like, it just depends. So maybe like. I like that right there. That's pretty good. Oh, this question. This question is asked by, there's like a huge debate online in all these groups that I follow. It's funny, the difference between a beat maker and a producer. I think I'm both, because a beat maker makes beats, a producer produces a song. So I do both. So the beat process, chopping it up, putting it on the pads, doing all that's the beat maker part, and then the producing part comes when I put it into Pro Tools and I mix it down and get it ready for a song. So, some people can't do both. I couldn't use my MPC because that's like what I'm comfortable with right now. I had to choose either Fruity Loops or Machine. I would go with the Machine just because I have a little bit more experience with the Machine and Fruity Loops. I do remember making beats on Fruity Loops, and I do kind of remember how to use it, but I'd be more comfortable using Machine. And it also has the 16 pads like the MPC, so that would make it easier for me. Like, I'm trying to find some drums to lay over this. But, here's what I got so far. I got the kick, the snare, and the hi-hat. So like we could. I like working with people when they're here at the studio. but sometimes you meet artists and just your schedules don't match up, and you've got to send them some beats, and you know, they'll send you back their track that they made, which is cool too. But I really enjoy the process of being in the same room with the artist and creating something on the spot. That's always I think that's always better for me, because it gets everyone on the same creative energy, on the same level, you know. Sometimes when you send beats out and they hear it, they might have, they're going to be in a different environment, and they're going to get a different vibe as to if they were here in the studio with you, they might have created something different. I started making beats, I would say, when I was in my 20s. I'm trying to remember, because in high school I was into DJing, but I wasn't that good. But just hanging around all Random and Apocalypse and all Air 51 and all them. Probably around my mid-20s, that's when I started starting to fuck with the beats. But nobody knew yet. I wouldn't say I was a technical beat maker when I first started making beats. You know, before I would just put the beat together, which is just one part of, you know, being a producer. Putting the drums, putting the sample, whatever, getting the beat together, that's one part. But recently, within the last like 5-6 years, I've learned how to mix, and I've used Pro Tools. So that makes a big difference in how your beats sound, just having everything sound right. So in that sense, I think I am a technical producer, because I love the mixing process of it, and that in itself is kind of technical. All right, I think we got something here. Let's put it all together and see how it sounds. Let's see. You can find me on IG, Chop Lui 51 Beats. I'm here with Beats in 10. Peace.